going? It's me, Anne. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're trying something a little bit different, a little new, and that is to create a makeup library. So that way you can reference back into this and just go back into all these looks that you like, that you would like to recreate. I usually keep a sheet of paper in between just in case anything smudges, but so far everything's been clean. So these are looks that I want to reference back into whenever I'm planning a special occasion or an event, or if I'm traveling, I know what to carry with me, or I know how to recreate these looks. This is perfect if you're a makeup artist or if you're just somebody doing makeup for yourself. It's definitely going to help me in the future when it comes to planning and also organizing all of my ideas into this one makeup library. Let me know if you like this idea or not in the comment section below this video, or if you have any other suggestions on what I should experiment with. I always love to try something different, something new, instead of doing the same thing all the time. So leave a comment, let me know, and let's get started with this. Okay, so we're going to call this a makeup library. So when you're drawing the eye, just think of like a closed eye. It's going to look like a curve going downward. And I'm going to draw about 4 eyes all together. I started with a pencil because I had no idea what I wanted for my layout. And I'm glad I did, because I ended up erasing everything I did and then just redoing it again based on the size of the eyes and also the spacing in between. So time for the fun part, and that is to put on the makeup. I'm using this Tartelette in Bloom palette, and it smells super yummy. I love the smell of this palette. It smells like chocolate. I'm using about 4 colors all together. One is a highlighting color, the next one is a pale pink, the middle color is more of a light chocolatey color, and then the darker shade is a rusty brown. This is definitely a wearable look, and to complement with the eye makeup, I put the lip gloss color I would wear next to it along with the lip pencil. I also stamped my lip color on the page just to see how it's going to look. It's more of an experiment. I'm just going to do it for this page, and then the other page I'm going to leave it as is and then decide which one I prefer. I used to do some makeup backstage at fashion shows and also certain events. This was something I wish I had done before, and so I want this to look like a quick sketch, little doodles that a makeup artist would do backstage of a fashion show or a big event. Instead of having the makeup products and the words neatly placed, I wanted to use arrows to point where I use each product. The reason why I'm using my finger instead of using makeup brushes or regular brushes is because it picks up the color and also applies onto the paper a lot better. So altogether, this layout is very organized, but it still has that effortless look. For this next 2 looks, I'm using Makeup Forever palette number 9. The first look has more of a pink and purple tone to it. It's a very pretty daytime look. The second look is more of an evening look. It's something that I wore before and I really love it. It has more of a steel bluish kind of hue to it. And so I just want to jot this down, that way I can remember and go back if I ever want to wear this look again. The last look on this page is from the Kylie bronze palette, and I really love this rusty orangey color. It's perfect for spring, summer, and fall. It's just a really pretty, versatile look. And lastly, of course, I have to put some false lashes on these ladies so that way they can look complete. I do love eyeshadow palettes, so I have quite a lot, and I thought, why not make a second page? This next look is with the Mishha palette that I often use. I got this one from Korea. It's the Mishha Velvet Art Shadow palette, and it has like a really pretty purple pinkish tone to it. It looks really pretty on skin, but on paper it doesn't do well as the other palettes. Next palette is a customized Makeup Forever palette that I used to use a lot, and it's a great travel size palette. I still, carry it with me whenever I'm traveling. It doesn't look good on paper, but it looks really good on skin. The last 2 looks are from this peach palette, which smells amazing. It doesn't stand out as much as the other palettes on my skin, but it looks really good on paper. Other than that, it's a beautiful palette. I can create many looks with this palette. So I create one just using the peachy tones with a little bronze, and then the last one I use more of the other colors to get the look. As you can see, it kind of looks muddy on this side of the page. It doesn't look as good, but once I draw in the brows and and draw in the lashes. It looks really good. This whole process is definitely experimental, not only with the journaling side, but also with the makeup. I get to touch and feel the colors again from each palette and just experiment with them, see how they look on paper and how they feel on paper. At the same time, you know, I'm using my fingers to blend them out. When closing this, put a clean sheet of paper in between just in case things might smudge. I don't have that issue, but you know, it's better to be safe than sorry. I really enjoy making this. I think I will continue and do a volume 2 sometime in the future. This is going to help me out so much when it comes to planning, you know, for special occasion. I don't have to stress about, oh my gosh, what do I need to wear? How I'm going to do my makeup? I can always reference back to one of these looks. So it would definitely help me out when it comes to planning. Let me know if you like this idea or if you have any suggestions on what other things I should journal about. I'm always up for something new. I like to experiment with different ways on how I can organize my lifestyle. So it's always fun to try something new, right? Other than that, thank you all so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not. I will see you next weekend. Love you. Ciao.